Thanks.
All right, David, who's our next guest?
Yeah, that's right. Thank you very much. We have Malcolm Knox from CCI Learning. Please join us.
Our final victim,
I owe you a keychain, Kevin.
Malcolm Knox from CCI.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
Welcome.
You got trouble.
Thanks for coming, Malcolm. You always dress impeccably. I hope you brought what I hope you brought for the Partner Awards dinner.
Maybe not. It's a bit warm.
It's a bit warm, yes.
Yeah, so much disappointment this year. No costume for Craig, no kilt for Malcolm.
And we talk about kilt because you've traditionally worn a kilt at this event because you are not Canadian, you're Scottish. And I can understand about 80% of what you say. So that's pretty good. So Malcolm, this has been quite an adventurous year with Certiport and the CCI, right?
Yep.
A lot of lawyers getting things ready. Last minute, we got things done.
We call that adventure.
That is adventure. And in fact, we got a lawyer at Pearson VUE to actually work on a Saturday. That is a miracle.
Yeah?
So that was very helpful.
I've got to earn their pay, right?
That's right. So tell us a little bit about CCI. Are you the founder? Where did it all start? And
so I was still in elementary school when CCI was founded. So it was 1988, so we'll be 30 next year. We were founded as a textbook publishing company, and at that time we literally had salespeople. In fact, Vanessa over there, she used to. Not in 1988. No, I should caution. But it was smile and dial and take an order with a piece of paper, run across to the other building, and there's a big Docutech printer. They'd print the books, then they'd get wrapped in plastic, and then they would be shipped out. That's how we built the business. Yeah. Well, I arrived in 2007.
Okay. And you're based in Vancouver?
Yep. We have offices in Vancouver and Tempe in Arizona.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about the CCI learning products that match up to the certifications that we offer as a company.
So really, the courseware we write aligns all the time to what Certiport requires to go to market. IC3 is a big title for us. We built the business on Microsoft Office courseware. And then, of course, MTA titles we've done as well, IC3 Spark as well. And then, of course, Jasperactive, which is our new solution for Microsoft Office. But as well, we do some accounting. We have QuickBooks courseware as well as Sage 50 as well.
And it's not just US-based, they're English-based. Tell us a little bit about some of the international versions.
We've done translations over the years into simplified Chinese, Spanish, Romanian, Arabic. Oof, I'm probably missing a few. But our localization is important to us. We have a very unique localization model. And in fact, even with Jasperactive, we actually built the product with a semi-automatic translation in there for partners to use. So if there's a partner here who wants Jasperactive, we actually have a portal you log into at jasperactive.com, and you can actually start translating the interface live in the system.
Wow.
So we keep partners in mind with that as well. It's not just about translation, it's also localization, UK spelling, American spelling.
That's great. So we've heard from Aaron, we've heard from a couple today, the name Jasperactive.
Yes.
I remember being at a trade show a couple of years ago and saw Vanessa at the booth, and she said, you got to come over and take a look at this, and gave me a quick little demo, and it was very impressive, really impressive. And went back to the team and said, wow, you got to take a look at this. This is pretty awesome. Tell us a little bit about Jasperactive.
So Jasperactive is a fully hands-on learning solution for Office. And we didn't just decide to do that. It was, I spent a lot of time, I tried to as much as I can, going and sitting in classrooms, watching Office being taught. Right. As a chief executive, sometimes it's hard to find time to do that, but it's probably the most valuable time I spent. And what we're finding is that we used to talk about digital immigrants, digital natives. The digital natives are now becoming teachers, and they're teaching differently. And so what I found was great feedback that, yes, your textbooks are wonderful, but we're not using them the way you think that you imagine that we are doing it. So what I found was there was a need for learning hands-on constantly. And I'm not the most articulate guy in the world. We had a meeting in our offices, a crisis moment, and we put a hold on all development and said, we're not hitting the mark with textbooks. We don't believe e-learning or MOOCs and even e-books. They're they're form factors. They're not really changing the way people learn. Luckily, I employ smarter people than me, and I was told, well, you're looking for something kinesthetic, and that's going to take developers. So we invested in creating a fully kinesthetic learning solution for Office. We believe that the learning experience is critical to certification. We know taking an exam is the 6th most stressful thing you do in life, yet that's our business. So when you're in a business of selling stress, the important thing is to understand it. And what we realized was that interventions in learning is critical. And so with Jasperactive, there's badging in there for interventions. We reward every style of learner. And the aim of the game is to get students through it, as many students to finish their learning as start. And thankfully, after a year of launch, we've seen incredible results with our customers. We see certifications happening earlier in the year. We grew, I think, what DC schools grew 80% in volume this year, and they all moved to Jasperactive. So it's early days, but it came from a marketing philosophy about how people should learn.
That's awesome. Yeah, I was very impressed when I saw it the first time. People to be able to see everything in one dashboard. Very impressive. So we just recently signed a deal with CCI. Yep. Tell us, what does it mean? What are the next steps for working together? So
everybody in the Certiport network can now purchase Jasperactive from Certiport. And it's as simple as that. The pricing's all locked down, tiered pricing. You just have to contact whoever's responsible for your account, I guess, and it's available. The system was built with partnerships in mind. So the back end has a hierarchy system, multi-level, so we can assign someone like Certiport who can then assign partners, who can then assign hubs, centers, and so on. So it's ready to go. Operationally, it's ready to go.
That's great. So what about language support?
So again, it was built immediately with English and Spanish. But for translation, as I say, if there's a partner that wants translation for Jasperactive, they get in touch, and we actually will guide through that process. The first step is that we would ask you to quickly, we'd ask the partner to actually assign typically an agency or a university tends to work really well, and we get the translation done live in the system, and then the files get translated, and then it's a process, but it's actually not any longer than translating a textbook, so okay. It's relatively straightforward.
So we've signed a deal to be able to resell Jasperactive. That means all of these people can resell Jasperactive.
Yep.
And expand it. What would you want them to know about CCI before you leave the stage today?
We believe every lifetime deserves to be maximized, so we really do care about that. Every decision we make, every product we build, the way we sell, the way we go to market is to fight to get to the value that's there for students. Sometimes that means that we're tough with the teachers who are on the client side, but we really care most about the student. We also believe that the teachers are the angels in the process, so we don't want to ignore them. So the one thing that we wanted to make sure was that we didn't create a product that took away the role of a teacher, and I think quite often we see that, and it's inadvertent, but so we created a product that make sure that teachers have as much or little control as possible. But at the core of our business, we believe every lifetime deserves to be maximized. Our hashtag is enable greatness. So we're a service-focused organization. We're partner-focused. We're fun to hang out with. We're over there. You see Vanessa and the guys in red. That's Curtis and John. You have a lot of fun working with us. We have a good set of core beliefs.
Great. So I assume that a lot of people may be asking you questions here today, a little bit more about Jasperactive. I don't know if you know the answer, but maybe David does. What's our plan to train partners on the whole opportunity and Jasperactive and the resale model?
Yeah, absolutely. Very excited to release this product, and we anticipate doing a whole section of training, not only for partners, but also internally for sales reps. So in the coming weeks, please watch your email box. We'll be inviting you to a number of different seminars where we'll have the chance to review the product, educate you around the product, and also talk specifically about its benefits and pricing opportunities specific to your territories as well.
That's
perfect topic for one of our upcoming webcasts.
That's right. Yeah, we'll do a webinar.
Cool.
All right, so you're a fan of Disneyland?
Yeah, I think.
Been there?
Yeah, several times.
Okay, you ready to play a minute to win it?
I think
at this point, it's 3 to win.
I feel comfortable. I got go. Let's go for it.
All right, let's bring up the countdown clock, and I'll ask you some questions.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Malcolm, how many unique individuals entered in the Moss Championship this year?
900,000.
560,000. Try another again. How many exams qualified?
How many exams qualified?
So
Some people took more than one.
Oh, sorry, I don't understand.
Take a guess. How many exams qualified to be in the competition?
6.
1.1 million.
Oh, 1.1 million, okay.
Okay, let's try this. When was Disneyland opened, and what was the cost of admission?
1955, $1.
Perfect.
Oh,
Good
did
job.
you get 2 points for that one?
Okay, yep. What is the newest exam added to the ACA certification program? Any idea?
The newest one. Don't know.
Okay, Adobe Animate. How long did it take to build Disneyland?
10 years.
1 year. Okay, how many different languages does Certiport partners deliver exams in?
23.
27. One more. How many attractions are there in Disneyland?
75.
That's pretty good. 51. All right.
And
I think
we
we're at
have
2 still. Everybody's hit 2.
3-way tie for first place.
All right. Thank you very much, Malcolm.
Thank
It was
you.
great to have you here. Nice job. Thank you.
And Craig, I believe you have a keychain parting gift.
Oh, yeah,
for Malcolm.
Malcolm. You
We
can't
may
walk
have missed
away.
those for some of our other speakers.
Which one would you want?
Donald.
Donald, that's great.